guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Flora Sky. So before we get into everything here, I want to do something real quick because I have a lot to talk about today. Today's episode may be a little bit different, I'm not sure, but there is one thing that I needed to do first of all. So I did a bit of backtracking before I started the episode here because I remember when we were coming to a town, I don't know which one it was, but I'm assuming it was this one, as I looked around, that someone wanted to exchange 5 woodmail for a TM, and at the time I did not have them. So I went ahead and did some backtracking, a lot of backtracking actually, to go all the way back to our hometown to get 5 woodmail, so that I could get this TM from this guy. So let's see what it is. It is, oh, well, it's Safeguard. Okay. Well, I mean, it might not be bad to use it, actually. I was gonna say I could just sell it, but Safeguard might not be bad to use, because the next gym would definitely be helpful in that next gym. I will say so. But the only one that can learn it, of course, is Prinplup. Do I want to teach it to Prinplup or not, is the question. I mean, we have Bubble, which is redundant because we don't need it. It only does 20 damage, and we have Water Gun, which is way more. So, if I can live one hit, I think a Safeguard would be preferable over Bubble in this instance. So I will go ahead and teach it Safeguard. We'll do that, and we'll send out Prinplup first, so we can get the Safeguard up. But basically, I did a little bit of training off screen. I didn't do a lot of training, but I did a little bit. I did as much as I could for right now, and I got everyone leveled up a bit. I did a little bit of stuff off screen as well, as you could tell. I went and fought the rest of those trainers that were on that route that we were fighting, and there was only like 2 left, so I just went ahead and did that just for a little bit extra experience, because I found that really the only way to get experience is to grass right now. There's not very much other places we can go. And since this gym is an electric type gym, it's going to be difficult for us because we have a big electric type weakness with Prinplup, Staravia as well. And of course having Swinub not evolved is going to be pretty difficult because we're not really able to do much with just a little Swinub. So I got everyone to 25, and then I got Staravia to 26, Gloom to 27, and Swinub to 27. Now I don't think we're going to be able to beat this gym. But my initial thought when I started this episode was, I'm going to test it out. I want to test out the waters because luckily for us, this was not a Nuzlocke. So we can kind of test out the waters and see how things go. So this here is Watson. He's given up on his plans to convert the city. And so he has put time into making door traps in his gym. Oh, now what are you doing here? What's that you say? You've gotten past all my rigged doors? Ha ha ha. Now that is amusing. Then I, Watson, the leader of Tozuro Gym, shall electrify you. Alright, so Watson is here, and honestly, even in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, Watson is pretty difficult. So he's going to lead with a level 28 Elekid. I don't remember if we did this last episode or not. I hope Prinplup can live at least 1 spark, please, Prinplup. Okay, thank you. Ugh, 1 spark. So we're going to get the Safeguard up. And I am going to go for a Water Gun, because it's not going to matter because Elekid is going to take out Prinplup. Basically, I don't remember what we did. I had to kind of look everything up because you guys know I like to bulk record a lot of my series. So I bulk recorded a bunch of them. And last episode I went back and looked and I saw we did take on the gym trainers and stuff, but I wasn't ready to take on the gym leader yet. I was debating whether I should do that or not, and I decided it might not be a bad idea to do that, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Of course, I use a Safeguard, and then the freaking Elekid has static, but I don't think Lexio is going to be as much help to us either, so that's not really that big of a deal. But basically, I wanted to kind of test everything out because I know I need to get to level 30. I'm assuming I'm going to need to get to around level 30 before we actually can take on this gym because he's got a pretty tough team. So I'm not really too sure how this is going to go. But if we do manage to get lucky and get a badge, that would be great. I don't think we will, but if we do, like I said, that would be great. I also went ahead and I know I'm kind of jumping around everywhere, but I went ahead and taught Swinub Rock Tomb because we had Endure, and Endure was like literally not even something that I thought would be useful. So, oh, actually I shouldn't have switched out because he does have low kick. And he's probably going to use low kick. Oh, he did go for the spark. Okay, so we did predict the spark. And we switched out into Swinub. But I'm going to switch right back out into Gloom because obviously he has nothing he can do to Gloom. So I think I'll stick it out until we're able to... the light screen wears off. Either that or we're able to kill him to poison. Because I know he's going to heal. But yeah, basically I did a bunch of bulk recording. I forgot where I was, and now I need to bulk record more because I'm running out of episodes. And I realized I didn't do any training, so I had to come in and do a bunch of training in a short amount of time, and I didn't get enough time to get to the levels that I wanted to be. So I'm still trying to look around and see if I could find some places to train. The best place right now, unfortunately, is just the grass right outside of town. So unfortunately, can't really do anything there with that. But his team consists of an Elekid, a Magneton, an Emolga, and another Pokemon. I don't know what that is because I have not seen that one yet. But like I said, I did teach Swinub Rock Tomb because we had Endure, and I feel like since Swinub is so kind of useless in this form, we needed to evolve into a Piloswine? Yes, Piloswine. We needed to evolve into a Piloswine. I was just like, I gotta give it something because we're not really gonna take many hits anyway. So, do I outspeed is the question. And do I want to risk the outspeeding of the Emolga? Because if we do hit it with another Rock Tomb, we will actually beat it. But I don't want Swinub to go down here. So I think what I'm going to do is test things out. Let's use a Super Potion, see what the Emolga wants to do. I'm going to go for another Aerial Ace. Alright. So this is basically going to be determining whether we can live a hit or not, or if we're going to outspeed or not. That would be the question. I can't really switch into Staravia on an Aerial Ace, because, you know, it might die, and then we won't have enough time to heal up Swinub. But it might not be a bad idea though. If we could take one Aerial Ace, then we could actually heal up Swinub at that turn. Because Emolga's going to use Aerial Ace. If we switch into Staravia on the Aerial Ace, we will live an Aerial Ace, but we won't live any type of electric move. So I'm going to predict the Aerial Ace. I'm going to go for an Intimidate as well. I did forget we had Intimidate, so that's going to lower Aerial Ace's, oh, there's the crit. I was waiting for the crit. When you heal spam, you get that crit. I was waiting for it. But we got the Intimidate off. That should help us out a little bit. Heal spamming definitely was a problem there. I shouldn't have done that. My only issue is I really don't know if we're going to outspeed or not. But we should live another one. So let's see. We did outspeed. Okay, cool. We did outspeed. Nice. Now I think he's going to take this opportunity to heal. So what I'm going to do is see if I can actually get off. Do I want to go for the Blizzard? I'm going to try to go get off a Blizzard. I know it's very rare that we hit Blizzards. So I'm going to see if I can hit it. And we do hit it. Swinub, you hitting your Blizzards. Nice. Nice. Love to see it. But yeah, I'm kind of scatterbrained because there was so much that I needed to talk about at the first of the episode. I shouldn't have just blurted everything out there all at once. But yeah, I was doing some training, trying to do training. Everything was all last minute. I literally have no time now to do any more recording stuff. So I'm just sitting over here like, well, I'll try to get as many levels as I can, and we'll test out the waters on the gym. Like I said, since this isn't a Nuzlocke, we can test out the gym, gonna see how things are going, and just, you know, see if we can... Okay, what does Safeguard even do then? Because I thought Safeguard was supposed to help against status move, but I guess not. But I thought we could just test out the waters a bit. We could see what he's gonna have, what Pokemon he's gonna bring, and kind of see if we would be able to defeat him or not. So if not, my other plan basically was, if we weren't going to be able to defeat him, my other plan was basically just to go to the next town. I mean, I told you guys I fought those trainers. There were literally only 2 trainers left on that route, and then it went right to the next town, which is pretty much the only town that we can go to right now. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll go to that next town if we do manage to not defeat the gym leader right now. Because there's not really much else I can do in this town, and since I can't train right now on screen, it would be better to do it off screen, and that way we can have something to actually do in this episode. So we'll just see how this gym battle goes. Now obviously it might look like we're down and out, but I think we have a good team to take on his last Pokemon. I do know it is a Magneton. I didn't know that he had the Lantern. That's the only one that I didn't know he had. But I think the Magneton shouldn't be a problem for us as long as we can get off a Fire Blast on Growlithe. Ooh, that's another thing that I forgot to mention as well. I used a PP Max that we had in our inventory on Growlithe because I just realized that Growlithe had Fire Blast. I don't know if I had taught Growlithe Fire Blast or not. I don't remember. But it's got Fire Blast and it was only 5 PP, so I thought, why not just go ahead and use the whatchamacallit and the PP Max, and then we can get extra Fire Blast to help us out with the gym leader. I was trying to think just strategically just for the gym leader. Like, I wasn't thinking about anything except the gym leader fight. And since our team is kind of like, I don't want to say weak right now, but our team hasn't reached its full potential yet. So I just want to do whatever I can right now to try to help our team as much as possible until we get to basically our final forms. Because we have a pretty strong team here, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we have a potential Empoleon, Staraptor, Arcanine, Luxray, Mamoswine, and a Vileplume / Blossom, whatever we want to go with there. I think Vileplume would be more viable in our back pockets. Like, we literally have a strong team. I think this game does go up to 5th generation? I don't think it goes to 6th. I think it's 5th. It goes up to 5th generation. So we should be able to get a Mamoswine. All I have to do is get Ancient Power, I think? It's Ancient Power, right? You have to get Ancient Power on Piloswine, and once Piloswine learns Ancient Power, when it levels up, it will actually evolve into Mamoswine. I'm hoping it's still the same way in this game. It should be, because it's not like a trade or anything. So that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. I mean, we have a potential strong team here. I'm really, really liking it. Really liking our team so far. So I don't want to change anyone out. I know we caught a bunch of Pokemon in the PC an episode ago, or last episode, whenever it was. We caught a bunch of cool Pokemon that we could potentially have on our team as well. But I don't know, I like our team so far. I think we're doing a really good job with what we have. Alright, so this Lantern is literally just a staller. It's a stalling wall, basically. So I'm super glad that we have Gloom right now, because it really can't do anything to us. And it might be struggle territory. It might be struggle time, honestly. Because he's not able to do anything to us other than to confuse us. And we're already paralyzed. He's poisoned, so he's eventually going to die. Or faint, or whatever. And all he has left is the Magneton, so we could potentially win this. I'm so surprised. I literally went into this episode thinking we'll just go into the gym and face Watson real quick. We'll die real quick so that we can go to the next town, And then once we get to the next town, we'll be all good. We'll be good to go. We can come back here and face Watson whenever we're ready, after I do a bit more training. But I think we might actually potentially be able to do this. So he probably won't go down to the next poison, so I'm gonna heal. I definitely used all of our super potions in this battle. I will say that, and that is a problem. I should have bought some more before we went into the gym battle, but I figured 15 would be enough. You'd think 15 would be enough, but I guess not. Okay, so you're gonna go down. So I am going to take this opportunity to... We do have some berries, right? Let's use a berry to get rid of our paralysis. That way we're ready for this Magneton, because I don't think I want to switch out Bloom on the Magneton. I think I want to stay in. I don't think the Magneton actually has anything it can do to me. I know I don't think I can poison powder it in this generation, so I'm not going to do that. I think what I'll do is I'll use Stun Spore. I know I can paralyze it, and if we can get a paralyze off on the Magneton, that would be great. So Sonic Boom is pretty much the only thing that it can use on me. If we can get off a Stun Spore though, that would be great. So I know it's going to do 20 damage each time. I'm going to speed up here a bit. I'm going to go for Stun Spore. Alright, he did paralyze me once again. Fine. So we're going to heal up once more. He's going to get paralyzed. Totally fine. And we're going to go for an Absorb now. If we hit ourselves in Confusion, I think I might switch out into Swinub. I think. I don't think there's anything he can really do to me other than using Sonic Boom, which I know is only going to do like 20 damage each time. So I'm not worried about that. And I think I'm going to go for the Rock Tomb because I want to slow him down a bit. We do outspeed, which is good, but I do want to get a speed drop on him. This is why I wish we really had some type of move on Swinub other than Powder Snow or a Blizzard, because if we had a ground type move right now, this gym battle would be over. As you can see, Powder Snow does literally nothing. Literally nothing. So, do we want to risk the Blizzard? Probably. I'm going to go ahead and use another Powder Snow just to get off as much chip damage as I can. And then we'll just go for Blizzards. Whether we hit them or not is fine. I do remember that we do have Growlithe in our back pocket. I believe I almost forgot, but yes, we do have Growlithe. So if we get it down low enough, we should be able to just come in with Growlithe and Fire Blast and pretty much take it out. And defeat the gym. So I'm super surprised that we're actually going to be able to defeat the gym in this episode. Alright, so Blizzard obviously does nothing. Totally fine. I'm not expecting him to heal. I'm not expecting him to heal. Because he already healed his Lantern. He already healed his Elekid. He pretty much healed everything that he needed to. I think we're good. I'll use one more Blizzard. We'll miss it, unfortunately. He's paralyzed, which is great. So I think I'm going to take this time to switch into Growlithe here. And I think one Fire Blast should take out Magneton, and we should defeat the gym leader. I'm really surprised we actually did that. Alright, you're going to actually go for the Confusion. Come on, Growlithe, you can do it. I believe in you. There you go, buddy. That is how you defeat a gym, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe we actually did it. Alright, we were super underleveled for the gym, but we actually managed to beat it. Okay, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Wah! Fine, I lost. You ended up giving me a thrill. Take this badge. We also got 3,000 Poke in as well. Oh, and we received the Dynamo badge from Watson. Lovely! With the Dynamo badge, Pokemon can use Strength outside of battle, and it will make your Pokemon a little bit faster too. You'd also take this. Right? TM34, which should be Shockwave, right? Yes, Shockwave, it never misses. Alright, so we actually defeated Watson. I'm so surprised we were able to do that, but we did. I think we'll go to heal up our Pokemon real quick, and then we can go to the next town, because, well, do we want to go to the next town in this episode, or do I want to make you guys wait? is the question. I think we'll get to the next town, and then once we get there, we'll end off the episode. So I want to go and buy some healing items, because we definitely did use all of our super potions in that battle. I'm actually super proud of our team. I'm super proud of them. I'm so happy that they managed to do as good as they did. I never would have thought they would have pulled it off. Alright, so we got some more super potions. We're good to go. I don't think we'll buy anything else. I think we're all stocked up and we're good to go. Really, all we need is hyper potions at this point. So now I think the only thing that we have to do, we can't go up this way because the Azurill are blocking the path. But I think that way just leads up to the Pokemon League anyway, so it's not really much use to us right now. The only way that we need to go is down from the desert area. So we need to head to that area now. And this is actually where I did all of my training. Right here. Because, well, and right here as well. I did my training with Gloom right here. But I pretty much did all of my training with Twinub in the grass, so it was pretty difficult to get to at least level 27. I didn't feel like going to level 30. But I think we will need to do that. So the only other trainers I faced were this one, and then I faced the twins down here. And that was it. That was all that was down here. I just picked one of the palm egg berries to mark my place, because I thought the route was going to be actually really long. But it turns out Habutest town is literally right here. So we are in the town of Habutest. And this is the Habutest Market. Unique items found nowhere else. So we finally made it to the next city. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go heal up in this Pokemon Center. Just so in case something was to happen, we're actually in this Pokemon Center. And then we're going to go ahead and end off the episode here. Next time though, we're going to look around Habutest Town and see what it has in store. So surprisingly, this episode went the way that I thought it was going to go. Well, it didn't go the way that I thought it was going to go. I did not think it was actually going to be like this, but it did, so cool. We actually managed to get a gym badge. I didn't think we were going to do it, but we did. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and that's going to be it for me. I will see you in the next one.